Welcome. Today you all will be learning how to identify a row and a column in any matrix. So this is especially important when you are going to do multiplication of matrices. So before we even get to multiplication of matrices, and if you want to see more on matrices, make sure and subscribe and turn on the notification bell on all. So we have a matrix that has the letters A, B, C, D. Now, matrices can also have numbers, it can also have terms. But we have letters here. And it really don't matter what it has, it's the same way to identify rows and columns. So a row is identified by the horizontal line. Horizontal lines go across. So I'm going to now show you all how many rows this matrix has. So that's the first row there, and the first row has two letters A and B. The second row has also two letters or elements C and D, which means that this matrix has two rows. I'll say it again. This matrix has a total of two rows. If you have any questions, make sure and drop it in the comment section below, or if you're watching this while it's premiering, drop it in the Premiere live chat. Now, how do we identify the columns? Columns are identified vertically. Vertically is from top to bottom. So, the first column has the letters A and C. The second column in this matrix has the letters B and D. Therefore, this matrix has a total of two columns. It has a total of two columns. If you didn't get that, you can always look back at the video again and you will be able to see, because sometimes you may need to see it more than once, but if you have gotten it, you can continue. So since we have identified the number of rows and columns in this matrix, now we can write the order of the matrix. So the order of this matrix, it is a 2 by 2 matrix. Why is it a 2 by 2 matrix? Because it has a total of 2 rows and 2 columns.
So now you can see the written note for the matrix referring to its order. Right, it's a 2 by 4 matrix, once again, because it has 2 rows and 2 columns. So we are going to do another example of a matrix and find its order. So the second matrix that you all are seeing on the screen has the elements 1, 3, 5, and 7. So we are now going to identify how many rows and how many columns are there in this matrix. So remember that rows can be found by the horizontal line, which is the line going across. So if we look at this matrix carefully, we would be able to identify that this matrix has one row and all its elements are in that very one row. So as you can see, the line that is drawn below there to show that all the elements are in one row, and one R is written in short to represent that this matrix has one row. Now we are going to identify the columns. Remember, columns are identified lengthways, meaning vertical from top to bottom. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Each of the numbers in this matrix, each of them are in their own column. They are each separated in their own column. So it means that a column can only have one element, and that's possible. So there are a total of 4 columns in this matrix. So the order of this matrix is a 1 by 4 matrix, right? This means this matrix has 1 row and 4 columns. So I have an exercise here for you all to try out. Please attempt it and leave your answers in the comments section, and one of us will get back to you and respond to your comment and tell you whether or not your answer is correct. What you are required to do is to identify how many rows and how many columns are there in number 1, the matrix that's in number 1, and also number 2. Thank you all for listening, and please subscribe and like and share.